Welcome viewer, and this is our new series, The Top 5. We put our heads together here at Pedalboards of Doom HQ and mentally wrestled one another to decide on which we consider the top 5 most iconic guitar pedals. No, not you. Without any further delay, let's go and grab our woolen fedora and our trusty leather whip and raid the tomb of guitar antiquity to find some hidden tonal treasures. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell icon if you want to help us out here at the channel. Let's go. Okay, so the first on our list of most influential pedals is of course the Ibanez Tube Screamer. The term overdrive was coined in 1977 with the release of the Boss OD1. No drive pedal has become more synonymous and ubiquitous than the Ibanez Tube Screamer. You just have to think of the colour green and you are thinking of that iconic pedal. The circuit is generally divided into two different versions, which is the TS808, which was first released in 1979, and the TS9, which was founded in 1982. And overall, it is arguably one of the most copied circuits around, with almost every manufacturer, it seems, having their own clone of that green drive. Delivering a warm mid-hump characteristic and a smooth amp-like clipping, the Ibanez Tube Screamer is an absolute must if you are a Strat player, as it fills in those frequencies that the Strat often misses. The Ibanez Tube Screamer has become a firm favourite amongst guitarists worldwide and has found its way onto the boards of such iconic players like John Mayer, Gary Moore and Stevie Ray Vaughan, to name but a few. Next up on the list is the Boss CE2. Despite the best efforts of the 80s, the chorus effect is an enduring cornerstone of the world of guitar, and no chorus is more iconic than the CE2. Initially, chorus came into the market as a rather ambiguous term which referred to any number of modulation effects and was intended to emulate the faster speed of a Leslie cabinet. Chorus, as we know it today, found its home as part of the Roland Jazz Chorus keyboard amplifier, and a year later as a standalone unit in the Boss CE1. We would have to wait until 1979 for the guitar-friendly CE2 to hit the market, and my god did we binge. Almost any clean guitar part in the decade that followed would be dripping in sea-sickening swirls and warbly weirdness. Boss has since released multiple revisions and reimaginations of the classic chorus circuit, as well as so many other companies throwing their hat into the chorus ring. The chorus circuit itself has helped define the sound of some really great guitar players and genres alike.
And now for number 3 on our list of the most influential guitar pedals, the controversial Digitech Wh1. The Wh1 came into the world in 1989 by IVL Technologies and was abruptly discontinued in 1993. Due to its popularity, the years brought us many incarnations of this pitch-shifting, harmonizing sonic wonder that allowed players to pull off otherwise impossible sounds and leave their old rack gear in the dust. As the popularity of Wh1 players surged throughout the 90s and 2000s, many incarnations of this pedal were brought to market. The Wh1 2 came in black and gave us the ability to switch through the modes with the added foot controls. The Wh1 4 brought us new features such as MIDI control and the dive bomb feature. There have been many spin-offs of this unlikely legend. The Wh1 was adopted by players such as Jack White of the White Stripes, Dimebag Darrell of Pantera, Steve Vai and Joe Satriani. Tom Morello of Rage Against the Machine popularized the Wh1 so much that Digitech attempted to capitalize on the hype with the space station. Allegedly. At number 4 with a bullet on the list of the top 5 most influential pedals, the pedal that was whispered under the hushed tones and spoken of in secret by our ancestors whom since ancient times have told of its coming. The legendary, the incomprehensible, the Sonic Destructor, the
Big Muff.
In 1969, on the coattails of the Muff Fuzz, Mike Matthews asked Bell Labs designer Bob Meyer to design a unit that would have lots of sustain. After Bob received the unit, he spent a few days modifying it with 3 capacitors instead of 2 to roll off the raspy highs. Selling some of these first units to Manny's Music in New York City, Mike received word that he had sold a unit to Jimi Hendrix. The rest is history. There have been many legendary versions of this enigmatic pedal used by guitar legends abound. If the Tube Screamer is Zachariah, and the Fuzzface is the wise prophet Ezekiel, what does that make the Big Muff? It is the kid in the schoolyard that boldly exclaims, "My dad can beat up your dad."
Next up from me is of course the Dallas Arbiter / Jim Dunlop Fuzzface. Although it could be argued that the Maestro FZ1 should be on this list, in terms of the sheer iconicness of this pedal, it is hard to argue that the Fuzzface is almost synonymous with the term fuzz itself. With that striking circular enclosure, it pulls up images of 50s B-movie sci-fi. The Fuzzface has absolutely no qualms of being pedalboard friendly. Coming in again with 2 distinct flavours of the pre-69 Germanium version and then the slightly more reliable silicon version which was released afterwards. The ubiquitous Discus has endured since the 1960s, and with mini enclosure revisions and signature versions including Eric Johnson and, who would have thought it, Joe Bonamassa too, and of course the posthumous Hendrix version as well. You cannot help but have an absolutely massive smile on your face when you crank up those controls and stamp on that giant silver Leviathan. The Beatles said it best when they sang, "All you need is fuzz, fuzz is all you need."
Hey, it's Lowell-George here from Pedalboards of Doom, and you have just watched our top 5 picks for the most influential guitar pedals ever. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What are your top 5 most influential guitar pedals? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to click that like and subscribe button and little bell notification icon to know when we're releasing new videos. So keep it real, Doomers. See you later.